Hello, good evening. Welcome to It's 420 Somewhere. I am your host, Christopher Methuen. We are joined, as always, by Tony D 420 Pod and Pat from Amesbury. Welcome, guys. How are you?
What's up?
We were having some fun with Tony about his dining habits right before the show came live. Right in the pre-show, we were talking about. You want to go over what the menu has? He's got a stick of salami.
Just chewing like a fucking caveman.
You got some oil.
Oh, Mingia.
He's got like a loaf of bread.
Oh, that's forget about.
Is that just oil? You don't have any like.
It's just the oil. There's no fucking nothing in it.
Olive oil?
I was in a rush because the show was starting. No.
You don't put like a little bit of crushed red pepper up in that gimmick and some other
I need
seasoning?
something to wet my whistle. I need something to wet my whistle when I was eating. Shit. I'm not.
Wet
Yeah,
your whistle.
like a soda or a water or a beer.
Leave your whistle to yourself.
I got to drink over here. I'm just saying I need something, just a little oil
Over
for
here
the
now.
bread. It's not a big deal. I just.
Keep it a bop of the boop.
Exactly. He's an Italian American on up, as they'd say.
King over and just eating that stick like a fucking caveman like that.
This is what Tony gets. Smack. Anyway, so you guys watch any of the Kentucky Derby?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't pay any attention to who was in it or any of that. I'm just looking for filler at the moment. I was hoping you guys might be able to carry me a little bit.
I know there was a few horses. There was like 3 or 4 horses in there. I think I saw. Yeah, it was like all the horses
Horses are dying. I heard about that.
because they're fucking running all over the place.
They run all the time.
If I was one of those horses, I'd be fucking dead too.
Mage.
Imagine you gotta run around in a circle with a little fucking guy sitting on your back smacking you.
Fuck out of here! I'd be fucking dead in the
Fuck
water.
off me.
Hey, get the fuck off me, you idiot! Go fucking
Yeah,
go
you gave me a carrot. Big fucking deal.
Go run around the track yourself, you dummy.
Let's reverse this. Let's have the horse ride on the midget's back. I mean the small person.
Jump on his back.
I think that's a visual I would pay to see. Probably only once, to be honest, but I'd pay to see it once.
I'm not even trying to find like the fucking odds.
I know people were mad that whoever won.
They're giving me every other odd of whatever every other horse, but what?
That's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
He's not supposed to be gambling. She caught him gambling on the horses. She's pissed.
Bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it come for you? Pat's bad to the bone. Pat, you a sheep? Are you a goat? Pat's a goat of being bad to the bone.
I am the goat. The fucking cats are fucking around upstairs, breaking shit.
You know, those cats are nothing but trouble. Told you a million times.
The cats will eat your body when you die, I heard.
They will. They can't wait for you to die.
What a fucking piece of shit those fucking cats are, man.
Yeah, man. They just want to eat your face. That's like they're fucking on bath salts.
They're good cats. Oh, Tony's getting ready. Tony's smoking. Tony, what are you smoking on?
I've got some Tropicana cookie with lemon haze, and I've got some gummies. I've got some pink lemonade chews here that are indica, and I got some of the sativa. I'm gonna mix them up. I'm gonna go for a little la 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 all around the
A little
world.
bit of a speedball there.
La 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 all around the world.
I'm
what I'm gonna
hitting
do
on a teddy bear.
Chris has a teddy bear that he smokes out of now.
No, I heard you switched over to a pen there. That Mr. Dabber. Is that what he smokes?
Dr.
What?
Dabber.
Dr. Dabber, I heard you smoke.
He hits it on this show all the time.
It's getting cleaned right now, but I have like the smaller one that.
Yeah.
Do you bring it somewhere to get cleaned?
No, I'm cleaning it myself, but it's pretty gunked up now, and I didn't have time to finish. I'm not gonna start cleaning it right now. So
I would like to start that business of cleaning up fucking people's bowls and shit like that. If you could make money off it.
Well, you'd be surprised seeing some of the shit that I've seen on Reddit and stuff with Puffcos about, people spend $400 on a fucking piece of equipment and they never fucking clean it. And when they try to clean it, it's full of reclaim, and it's
Yeah.
like the atomizer is like fused. So they try to take it off and they just break the atomizer.
Yes.
It looks like we got an old school kind of setup in this Puerto Rican stadium.
I'm telling you, they need to channel Carlos Colon. They need fucking blood and guts.
Stabbing
No,
fucking
no blood
stab
and
Bianca
guts.
Belair.
But look, it's like an old, like, I'm getting like a 1993 vibe from the entrance, or even going to 97. Those old
I don't have
house.
It's not a big
Bro,
enough
they
show
used the
for me to
same
miss it.
entrance last year at SummerSlam. What are you talking about? They do this every SummerSlam, the same fucking entrance.
That's why it looks old school. He's been seeing it since 1995.
Yeah, unless someone gets Hardway, they don't do blood anymore, and they even say they don't even want like wrestlers posting themselves when they're bloodied on like their social media and stuff.
Well, tough shit.
They should wear a fucking sign that says it's fake.
But then on AEW, everyone fucking gigs in every match.
No, that John Moxley fucking bleeds going to the ring.
I mean, there's nothing as bad as the way back when match with fucking Kerry Von Erich and Jerry Lawler, where Kerry comes down to the ring and he's already got a fucking gash in his elbow that he did to himself somehow in the fucking back. And he's sort of just bleeding all over the place the whole match.
Probably all fucking doped up on fucking heroin.
He had a good time. Kerry had a good time.
Hey, he had a face like a fucking horse too. You ever see his face?
Yeah,
You fan? You kidding me?
all the
Look
Von
like-
Erichs have that
Look
kind
like
of
a pony. Look like a fucking pony.
So
Well, that's funny. They did an Eye of the Tiger video for him.
I remember that.
84.
I remember seeing that.
Him and the horse look exactly alike.
It's
They
like,
could be
I
cousins.
am the horse and I look in your eyes.
So, Pat, do you have any thoughts or comments on the so-called hater show?
The Father of Christ.
No, but I mean, it's a no. Everyone's saying it's a no-win situation because, I mean, Sneaks has already been doxxed. He's already been, his shit's already out there. So someone like him, it wouldn't matter to him to go in there. But, High by Mike brings up
Actually a good move for everybody. I think it generates conversation in the community that gets. I mean, the same people. Those people are gonna watch the show and listen to the show anyway, but they're engaged because like the anticipation of it. Do you know what I mean?
Kind of, but I mean,
That does nothing for Sneaks.
It's not a no-win. It's a no-win situation really because they go in there and they can't control the conversation, and then you get the dumb fans who want to take. I'll get him for you, Kirk, and it's just fucking stupid.
Yeah, I'll get him for you, Kirk, is the stupid shit. I'll agree with that.
But even so, like going on the air does nothing for them because, like I said, Kirk can control the conversation, control the situation. He can talk over them if he wants to. And it's better suited for more of a private conversation.
In person, I think is better for that than on the phone. Like if you call in, they can turn your mic down or take you off the air totally and just continue on. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
At least if you're there, they're not gonna turn off mics. Do you know what I mean? They have the opportunity. Not that it's like, second nature. I would probably go in there and wilt if it was me doing what I'm about to describe, but they would have the opportunity to answer back. And you could, people listening could at least hear that, and you'll still end up. You're right, getting I'll get them for you, Kirk, fucking bullshit from people that
might the situation. Fucking hatchet there as he's cutting the salami.
So when I was talking about the hater show, I wasn't necessarily even talking about Kirk's hater show. I was talking more about the scuttlebutt around the internet this week about you and I potentially being a guest of Menner's, and
Scuttlebutt.
he's the hater I was referring to.
Oh, is that so? We don't have to fucking squid. We don't have to go into that because we don't know if that's going to happen anyway. So
There was some interest in the idea.
yeah, we'll see what happens. But
Is Tony's IQ over 70?
I'm not someone who asks or begs or whatever.
Oh,
So,
I agree with that.
Over
Neither
70.
of us started that talk.
It's over 1,000, you fucking idiot. Fucking moron. It's over 1,000. You fucking
Sneaks is
idiot.
the victim before he even gets there. Eh?
whatever.
He's
an idiot.
I mean, if they did a show from AA, you could go on. It'd be good. 69. Subaru Steve is here with his shirt on for now.
Subaru Steve.
Steve, do you have any thoughts on the so-called hater show coming up Wednesday?
Yeah, I think Sneaks and High Blood Mike should show up. If they're invited, they need to show up because
I don't know about that. I don't know that anyone needs to come when they're called.
well,
Does
I
that
mean,
make
no,
sense?
Kirk actually
come.
made it. He made it so like High Blood Mike said he works during the day, so he made it 8 p.m. I mean, eventually,
Yeah, so the guy also has 2 young kids.
well, I don't know him that well.
We can move past that right now because this is the main question right here. Bill McNeil wants to know if Steve
It's not that funny, Tony, but yes,
No,
we
I
actually-
forgot about this. That's why I'm laughing. 'Cause the-
We made some- we actually-
highs, when Pasternak fucking scores that third goal, the highest of highs to the lowest of lows.
I forgot about this.
we made some inroads, so it's
But I'm sure it
We're
still
even-
ended with. I bet
Yeah,
if I brought
yeah.
your brother, they would have won. Tell me he said that at least.
He did not say that. He was just like, like I wanted him to give me a ride back to my apartment in Somerville. He's like, you know, you can get an Uber, and he. So that was it. But no, like during the game, we did pretty well. So it was. I would
How
say it
about
was
the
a net
game, man?
positive, but yeah, like no. The next 2 days, like I was like in a zombie state Monday and Tuesday at work. It was. I did not have a lot of fun.
It's not. Yeah, it was sucked, man.
That's
Mhm.
funny. Hey,
I
you can
just-
take an Uber. If the Bruins
That's
won,
not-
it would have fucking.
You gotta
Even
take it.
shit.
Pocket and stuff. Pocket.
He's not a prick. He's
Don
just,
Italiano is just smoking the pre-roll for the show at a bada boom.
not really.
Your dad hates you, bud.
What's
Says the chat.
That's not no.
that idiot Pumpkinhead doing? I mean, I'm
Who's
talking
Pumpkinhead?
on that one.
Oh yeah, weren't we supposed to have your guest on this week or no?
I'll send him the link, but I don't know what the hell he's doing. I will send him the link right now. Tell him to come on.
Anybody else lose a lot on the Derby today, or did we already go over that?
Which one did you bet on?
What
I
was
bet
the,
on everything that.
Who was the
everything
favorite?
that-
What, do
except-
you know the odds? Do you have a
The favorite got
get my-
withdrawn like a couple hours before the race.
Yeah, Forte got hurt, so it was well, basically everything that was supposed to win lost, and this fucking mage that I think Mutt actually did have coming in 5th or 4th, but I didn't have it in any trifecta. It's just so. Do you guys watch UFC at all? Because I need a pick tonight. to make
I
up
used to back
for
in
what
the
I
day.
lost.
I used to back in the day, not anymore that much.
I just need a pick. I'm not saying I watch it, but yeah, I lost a little bit today. Not
Makes
happy
you
with
laugh
what
with that a lot.
That's sad. I feel bad that you lost money.
That's
Yeah,
the
well,
worst. That's
what are
the
you
worst
gonna do?
feeling.
It's terrible, man. But
What are you gonna do about it?
can't do anything.
So
I sent him
yeah,
the
that's
Did
link.
I
my
miss
whole
the
card.
card?
my Well, the
What was the
card
card?
was a couple things were dismissed by Pat. One was Luca Bear, and one was the Kentucky Derby. So
Oh,
I can show,
okay.
where did I put the fucking? There it is. I can show the bear again. That holds
Who
my
was that?
fucking cartridge.
Guys at dinner at 8:15 on a Saturday night.
Oh, it's so fucking late for dinner. The fuck.
And then we
Like the later in the week, the later you fucking eat. Like, what the fuck?
I try to eat early.
Me too. Why the fuck wouldn't you?
But I'm boring. I go to bed
Hey,
early.
hey, Chris,
I get up
do you
early.
think the reason that remember when there was the Kirk Minahan network and Colonnade wouldn't let you guys on?
Well, that yeah.
Do you
That
think
was,
it's because you
I do
smoked
remember
on
that.
screen? Do you think it's because you smoked so much on screen and it offended his asthma, or like he was offended by it because he has asthma?
I think he was scared of us in some way, shape, or form. Because we weren't.
Mm.
So they had the Kirk Minahan network, but we were on GVE.
Yep.
Before it was like even right as it was just GVE, I think. But there was like stuff between the two, I guess. I don't even know how to really describe it. They weren't on the best of terms. And
You
so
would
we were
talk
on the
to him
air,
in Magnolia.
We were just gonna air the pre-show of what we do on their network. So I start the stream an hour early, right? And as you can attest,
I was
Steve, you
I
were
was
there
confused
today,
today, yeah.
right?
Yeah, I was very
So
confused.
we were going to record that hour between 7 and 8 that I just opened the stream, and we're not really doing anything yet. So it would have been horrible. And then he like balked at doing that. He said he would do it and then fucking ghosted me.
Oh.
That was the whole
Oh.
story.
Okay.
But I think he did it because it was probably a dog shit idea, really. But they had nothing else they were putting on. So I was like, oh, yeah, well, all right. We can do this for free. And we were going to do it after airing our show live, right? So our show was going to air live on Saturday night. And then that was going to go on Monday or Tuesday on the network. So it didn't need, nothing about it made sense, which to me was the funny part.
Yeah.
Tony,
I can
they
understand.
want your backlash picks, Tony.
Okay, Bianca Belair wins because I don't see why you'd put over an Asian in Puerto Rico. The faces will go over.
Dropped it right on.
Bad Bunny will win. So
Bad
there's
Bunny
me pick.
wins.
Yeah, he's gonna beat Damian Priest. Okay, we get it. It's not fucking real anymore because you just beat Damian Priest. We get it. We know it's not real.
It's work, bro.
Listen, he's a bad bunny, right? He's not a good bunny.
The fucking shithead rabbit that eats your fucking plants. He's the fucking kind of rabbit that my father would shoot in the garden for fucking eating his fucking tomatoes. But here comes that motherfucker. Here he comes again.
Oh, you bad bunny.
You bad bunny. You bad bunny.
Boo.
No, that's Bad Bunny's a bunny that eats your fucking vegetables in your garden.
You got
That's
that.
a bad fucking rabbit.
Yeah, did you give all your picks?
He didn't pick.
I
Cody
think Cody Rhodes beats Brock Lesnar, but I don't fucking know because they're two American fucking. One hunts and the other one ran for fucking governor of Texas. Like, I don't know which one to fucking pick. I don't know. They both lose. Double count out.
Actually, you haven't seen it.
They
in a
both
while.
lose. Nobody
You haven't seen
wins.
that in a while. You can get away with that.
Yeah.
You can't actually gamble on that, can you, though? Because I'm pretty
Oh, for
desperate
sure.
right now.
There was something you used to be able to do on DraftKings, but I think it was more one of those like the daily fantasy things that they do for like, you know, if you were doing like fantasy football. I don't know how much money you could have won on that, but
Yeah.
you can't. I mean, they're even talking about a couple months ago they were talking about how having it be legal to bet on it, and it's like, how can you bet on something that's fucking work?
I know. But then again, look at the NFL. That's coming out as work.
But they do it on like the Oscars and shit like that too, where they
It's a
know
script.
before the show.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy. That let
Yeah.
people bet on.
Even
bet on
though
the
they say,
Oscars.
"Oh, it's protected by Price Waterhouse," blah blah blah, whatever the fuck it is.
Well, somebody knows.
If you can
Somebody
bet
knows.
on something, then the reality is that it's not real. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
Probability is you're right.
you know what I'm saying? That it's not real, that eventually there's going to be a winner and a
Make yellows
loser.
to work. You're right, McNeil. It is.
Oh yeah, there's always a winner and a loser and everything.
I mean, but I'm saying, like, in terms of betting, like, if you're going to bet on sports, you know, football, basketball, baseball, hockey. Well, I mean, I don't know about hockey. Like, I feel like hockey would be like, nah,
It's
don't
hard to fix
include us in
hockey.
that shit. Yeah.
It's hard to fix hockey, but
Yeah, I don't think you can fix hockey.
yeah,
I think, like, more main event sports that you see, like, on NBC, ABC, Fox, ESPN, all these big networks come with sponsors who want to see something go a certain way. Like when the Red Sox won the World Series in 2004, that went a certain way because we were 3 games behind, and then we came back and won 7.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
know.
saying?
I mean,
I feel like that's like, I feel like every
I can see
sort
the
of,
commissioners want a game, like a series, to go a certain way, but I don't think they want a winner. But I think they want like a certain amount of games in a playoff series. I would agree with that because it's more revenue. Not necessarily winner, but like more games equals more revenue. So yeah, I agree with that.
I feel like over the years it definitely became more fixed. I feel like it was always fixed at some point, but it became more fixed as the years went on. Like up until now,
I feel like the NBA, like Henry Hill once said that they had a ref in the. Well, he famously fixed BC games back in the 70s, but he said that they had NBA refs for years and years, and I would not doubt that the mob has a ref in the NBA, or
yeah,
maybe even Davis, the commissioner, has a.
everybody bets on something. You know, betting's been going on for years.
It took them years to find Donaghy, and he was doing it blatantly in the NBA.
Yeah. You've been betting for years, man. Excuse me, I'm gonna grab myself a drink. I will BRB.
What are you drinking?
Just some Diet Coke and some lemon. I can't find lemon Diet Coke, so I'm resorted to buying lemons and just fucking put it in my Diet Coke.
First world problems. First world problems, right there.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. I wish I could find fucking Diet Lemon Coke, but it is what it fucking is.
I mean,
This is
using
like-
the real lemon is better for you, ain't it?
So they say.
You would think.
Well, if it's coming from the derivative, it's most likely the most healthiest, right? Like if you're eating apple pie and it's fresh apples, oh yeah, you're getting the most freshest apple pie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially if you have it with warm apple pie with vanilla ice cream.
No, you're going all fucking out.
Yeah,
You're going all out, Ski.
fighting off scurvy. That's a good call by McFuss Daddy in the chat. Using fresh lemons, you're fighting off scurvy.
Well, that's what I got here. I got
Plus,
some
Daddy.
fresh lemons.
Special
In my
gift.
Diet Coke because I can't drink and do edibles at the same time, or else I'll fucking just die. I got myself a whole thing of wasabi peas. This is
Wasabi
a
peas?
Yeah.
That
Because it
sounds
helps
like an
you.
STD.
No, it's you idiot. It's wasabi peas.
I know what it
you
is, but you
idiot.
played fast. It sounds like an STD. I got
No,
wasabi
I know.
peas.
This is really good for your health. If anybody wants to know, this helps with digestive. And it helps cleaning out your asshole.
Thank
And
you.
it helps your digestive system. And I also got the 19th hole snap. Oh, data. Which comes with a little wasabi in it. These the bomb.
Excellent. So I don't know if everyone noticed we had a guest join us.
Who's B? Oh,
We is everyone on the screen.
King of the Minifans.
I think I know who it is.
Hey, King of the Minifans here.
I
The
know.
one.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey,
Forget about it.
Hey.
The leader of the Fawn Squad.
Oh, BA's here?
A's.
No, BA's not here.
That's not BA,
Oh.
is it?
No.
yeah.
No. No,
There's the leader of the Fawn Squad.
Yeah.
that doesn't sound like BA. It sounds like somebody else.
That's BA.
Hey, gang.
How many drinks, Steve?
My fourth.
4 drinks in.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to wasabi peas.
I
You
was
drink
enjoying
during the
hearing
week too,
about-
Steve?
No, actually, I'm up like at 5:45 Monday through Friday. I drink. I start drinking at about 6 p.m. Friday, and I don't stop till about tomorrow around 7 or 8 p.m.
How long has this been going on?
Probably longer than I should admit, but yeah.
9 years, 10 years, 15?
No, not like 4 or 5. Well, it's okay. It's okay. I think I'm gonna be all right eventually.
You don't go out, you just drink at home?
I don't go out a lot. No.
So, if you don't go out a lot, you just drink from Friday to Sunday. Does that what am I trying to say here?
You an
Doesn't that
alcoholic?
seem like a bit of an issue to be?
It might be, but I don't judge anybody else. I'm not gonna judge myself.
All right, I won't judge you either. I was just
No, I'm
asking
just-
because I don't know. I'm
No.
not an alcohol guy, but I do smoke weed.
I'm asking because, living in Somerville, a lot of bars over there.
Yep.
I used to be an
No,
alcohol
I
guy. I used to be an alcohol guy until I stopped. I started doing gummies and smoking weed, and I decreased my alcohol to 2 glasses, like on a Saturday night like this. And this is my second glass of alcohol with vodka and Coke. This is it. And it used to be like a lot of vodka, but now like with cannabis, it's just weed and snacks and a couple glasses. So you could decrease it definitely, with given the right, right amount of cannabis in you.
Well, the
can
last
easily
time
say
Steve
last time he had
mixed
cannabis, he
cannabis
lost
and
his clothes.
alcohol, he famously lost his shirt several times.
Yeah, so I gotta be careful. Like if I
He already
just, like,
lost his shirt today on the Derby. He said so.
well,
If
not
you could
literally-
find, I mean,
Yep.
if you could find like the right level of both and decrease alcohol, man, you'll be good. I'm telling you, I've done it. You can do it.
Tony's
not-
living
you can-
proof.
Yeah, man. I used to drink a shitload of
Yeah.
vodka. Now I just drink like 2 glasses and like a little bit of Coke or orange juice in it, and that's it.
Yeah, it's just like I have a lot of trouble sleeping during the week when I don't drink. So, and that's
Have you
why I
lived in Mel-
smoke. Just like I wake up like I
Why are you
sweat a lot.
dependent on it?
That probably means I do have a problem, right?
Sure.
I mean,
up
it
sweating.
could be. I don't know.
Well, okay. But yeah, I probably should cut down.
Spread
But
it
What's
out.
your,
I'm not
um,
like
What's your go-to
what I
drink?
do. I like rum. I like amber liquid. I'm not a tequila or vodka guy. They make me sick. But
Okay,
I like
You like the
Rum.
Okay.
the brown stuff with a clear. I forget what it is. I think like there's Malibu rum and like there's like
Froze.
dark rum. I forget.
There he goes.
no, I'm back.
If
Yeah, I
if you're
just,
having trouble sleeping during the week, you should like maybe get like gummies that are only like 5 or 10 milligrams each, and take a gummy at night.
Yeah.
It'll probably help you go to sleep.
That's actually
Gummies are
good
kind of
advice.
weak. I think gummies don't do anything for you.
The one you had wasn't terribly strong.
Not strong at all.
I don't know. It was
With a thud.
after
Okay.
like several.
I meant it was a
Yeah.
low dosage. It was maybe 20
okay.
milligrams.
Hey, Tony, your boy Savio Vega's on.
Savio Vega's on TV. Ay, 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 ay. Savio fucking Vega. Fucking love it.
Somebody they gotta do some old school Puerto Rico stuff there.
Tony, can
A
you
lot
do
of
Dwight
food out
Howard
back
getting
in
a
Puerto Rico.
slushy from 7-Eleven?
Can I do who?
Dwight Howard getting a slushy from 7-Eleven.
That's a good one.
Hey, what up, big dog? Hey, what up, big dog? Yeah, yeah, I'm just up in here trying to get me a little slush up in here, dog. Yeah, no, I'm playing tonight, nigga. Yeah, no, I'm just up in here trying to get me a slur. I'm trying to get me a slur. I'm trying to just get me a little slur. Oh, that would be him.
Is Dwight Howard still playing in China? I think he might be.
I don't fucking know where the fuck he is.
Fucking idea. Don't follow.
Who gives a shit?
Don't
Which
follow
right
me.
hour is?
I agree.
So we is anyone on playing War right now?
What's that?
I can play. I'm free now.
Like, oh well, Deuce isn't around. He says he's at dinner.
Goose?
Yeah. He's out to dinner right now.
Is he watching the show?
Decide to play later. I'm around.
All right, I'll probably want to play later.
What are you gonna play? You gonna play the game?
Maybe we'll find fishy balls. Fonz is making their name out there in the Hell Let Loose world.
So does that mean Killer's available now, or he's not working, right?
Yeah, Killer, I know you're in the chat because you asked us a question. Are you playing tonight? Or are you busy? Busy doing nothing. So we got Almost versus Seth Rollins coming up.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I mean, wrestling's kind of gay now, isn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the pre-show, Tony
Little
and I
bit.
were discussing
What's
early
all I
80s
want?
He's
wrestling.
watching the Oilers game. He fucking hates the fucking Oilers. He doesn't give a fuck about the Oilers. They're winning. Last time I checked, it was 4-0. So what? Who gives a shit?
So, is Killer's from Alberta, right? Is he a Calgary guy or?
no, he
like,
roots for the fucking Anaheim Ducks.
Oh, he is a real weirdo. Anaheim Ducks.
Do it.
I mean, I like the movie myself, but what the fuck?
Bill McNeil says he'll be on at 10. Does that mean
That
he'll
your
be
favorite hockey
on
movie?
the radio?
No, he'll be on playing.
Favorite hockey movie is
Oh, on
Slapshot.
playing game.
obviously.
All right.
Why is that obvious?
What's better than Slapshot?
A lot of movies.
Goalie slap.
No, hockey movies.
Yeah, a lot of hockey
Youngblood.
movies. Yeah, Youngblood.
Oh, Miracle's good, but
I don't really like Miracle.
you like the Mighty Ducks better than Slapshot?
No, I don't.
Nah.
I
Oh.
go Young Blood,
No.
Slapshot.
I like the Mighty Ducks.
I've never seen Youngbloods.
Blades of Glory.
Might be a good movie to watch with your father.
If
Go
we're
on
talking
with
of stuff in the ice. Blades of Glory if we're talking about movies on the ice.
What? No, I think we're specifically talking hockey.
Talking
You know,
about-
the first Mighty Ducks, didn't Emilio Estevez get a DUI, and that's the reason he had to coach the kids? If I'm not mistaken.
yes, you got
that.
to
Yeah,
do
that's why.
Emilio
That was, that was a
Estevez.
Disney movie, right?
They're all
Emilio DUI Estevez.
That
Disney
feels like
was-
something they would not.
Disney founded the team originally. They were the original owners of the team.
No, I'm just saying, like, would they have like a Disney movie these days? Have a coach a team because he had a DUI? That feels like a little
Oh no,
dark.
actually, that's a good point.
Right, he
Probably
was
not.
learning to give back to
Right.
the community.
You drunk driving here, go work with kids.
The fact that the coach held a grudge on like a 20-year fucking Pee Wee game is the funniest thing.
Right, like the first 20 minutes of that movie are pretty dark for a Disney movie. Is what I'm saying.
Well, Pixar movies has all types of bullshit going on in the beginning before they get to the point.
Thank you. All right, all set. Thank you. Yeah, well, back then, nothing drinking and driving was still kind of fun.
True. That's a good
More
point.
widely accepted.
Has anyone seen the original Bad News Bears?
Yes.
Back in like 70.
100 times.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so many times.
That's insane what they could say back then. It really is.
What was the kid? Tanner, the little blonde kid with the fucking
Yeah.
mouth in half. Love that kid.
Yeah, yeah, the alcoholic fucking coaching fucking the kids. He's fucking
He
pounding.
was,
beers.
Walter Matthau.
You know?
Walter Matthau was drinking.
You know,
while
now
he
that
was
you mention it, having a DUI ain't so bad. This guy was like an
I always-
axe member.
I always thought
Like a
Kelly was a
drifter.
homo, even though he had a motorcycle at like 12.
He does have there's
Yeah,
one of the
that's
best lines when he's trying to hit on the older woman. He's like, Harley Davidson, does that do anything for you? Harley Davidson? I always like that line for some reason. It was funny.
It's a great movie, actually, now that you mention it.
It really is. Like, eventually they're gonna make it disappear. I feel so.
But it's funny too, like that scene where the kid holds on to the ball, so the coach comes out and fucking smacks someone. It's like I would watch that as a kid, and that was like normal to me because that's what my dad would
You
have
didn't
done.
get a second look.
And then it's like if they did something like that today, it'd be like the most controversial thing in fucking movies.
You can't depict
Father.
child abuse.
But when I'm watching that, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I mean, he fucked around, he found out, you know. That's
Yeah,
what my dad
right.
would have me. And fucking
Yeah, literally,
take
if you
and fucking
if you
mouth off.
were a jerk, yeah, definitely the coach is smacking the head for sure.
Oh, I had a
Crazy
coach.
how
I had a
not like
baseball
that
coach
anymore.
grab me and throw me up against the fence and like shake the shit out of me one time. We didn't think anything
That's
of it.
actually pretty
What'd you do to
Yeah.
him?
I was fucking around. It was probably-
You needed to be shook against the fence, and you know it.
we were like fucking with one of the kids, me and another guy.
King of the Menifans. You're not a UFC guy, are you?
My
That's
son
funny.
watches it.
What'd you say?
Do you like anybody Sterling against Cejudo tonight? Where is he?
Tony, I can't believe you just dipped that in plain oil. There's no like Parmesan cheese or crushed red peppers or anything like that in that.
A little bit of salt.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
Fucking talking about me. I'm fucking hungry.
that's terrible.
I'm fucking high. I don't give a shit. All
He's
right.
gonna give himself the runs with all that olive oil.
Back to life. Back to reality. Back to life.
That was Tony with the musical something or other break.
Almost in Seth Rollins. Oh boy.
What a
Oh,
fucking
boy.
shitty matches. This gonna be fucking so stupid.
So I think I'm 60-40 for Wednesday.
60,
Well, I wanted to ask, but I didn't want to bring it up. I thought I'd let you.
I'm 60-40 right now.
All right, if
That
you're
was
serious
saying,
about
you
going,
really didn't have much. I mean, you do have. I mean, you don't want people fucking attacking you because you were fucking. But everything else has already been fucking doxed on you. So
Right, that's what I was thinking. There's really nothing left to like go after me on.
but it
And
is
then
stupid that you'll have the fucking heroes out there who'll be like, "Oh, I'm going to take him down for you, Kirk."
There's gonna be that one, yeah. There's gonna be that one guy that thinks like. But again, if I don't say anything controversial,
Yeah, if you just go on and be you and have what I don't know.
Just be you.
I feel like it'd be very interesting. A lot of people would watch. I feel like most of those people might watch all the time anyway, and it kind of gets them talking. But
imagine if I slip and I say like the N word by accident or something, and
that would.
that gets Kirk fired from Barstool.
Oh my God, they would burn your house down.
Or if
well,
I
I think that's why he's doing it on a Wednesday night, so there's no sponsors. So he's being careful about it.
there's no
That's
sponsors.
actually not a bad point. I never thought of it like that.
Text the link to our new buddy Nick.
I think it's going to be one of those shows where if he doesn't like the way it goes, he'll delete it. But that's just my opinion. I think that's how they're going to do it, though. It'll be live, though. I mean, yeah, Sneaks. I mean, I'd recommend you going, but I'm not in your shoes. But if you want to get a drink at what's it called, Halfway Cafe beforehand, I'm down to do it.
He's down.
You're gonna drink during the week?
He's down.
That for Sneaks. I mean, I usually don't, but yeah.
Sneaks, will you bring a game?
I'm not bringing a game. I've had discussions with a couple of people on what the game plan is to go in there. You know,
Over under on whether or not over under, but just predictions on whether Kirk has either Justin or Steve in studio that day.
I mean, I've been around Kirk
Steve
how
got
many
taken down
times.
from Maine. So probably not Steve. Maybe Justin. But I
don't
would say
think,
probably not.
I don't think if I go in, Kirk's like worried because I mean I've talked to the guy 1,000 times.
Yeah,
He calls me on the phone.
I would think you're right too. I've seen you interact with him as a famous picture.
Yeah, he has the biggest smile on his face. But like, I'm not going in as a hater. I'm going in as a critic.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think he can. He's having a hard time to differentiate the two, a hater or a critic. I mean,
A hater or someone who doesn't just buy into every little thing.
Well,
You know what I mean?
I'm
Right.
gonna tell him like I think I held the show in high standards because of how good it used to be to what it is now.
I don't know that there's any arguing that. I still like the show, famously.
God awful.
But it's not,
It's fucking
It-
terrible.
and that's why.
I'm eating these gummies like they're candies. I love them. Love these gummies. They're so good.
What's the strength on those?
This is 5.5 milligrams.
But you've eaten like 10 of them?
Yeah, I've been going through them like 5 or 6, 7 at a time. I already got 10 out of that one. And I'm going to have
Holy Christ.
I'll have that one. That's 3. So I had maybe like 6 or 7 of these. Not bad. They're pretty good. They're tasty. I like the sour mango. It's good.
Do you? Big fan of the sour mango, are you?
Yeah.
I should get you some of the 100 milligram ones I can get up in Maine.
Whoa, Patricio.
It is a little
I'm
different
down.
when you take it all at once than broken up, but I mean, still a high dosage is a high
No.
dosage.
He's
I gotta
legit,
get
like,
Tony some of those 100 milligram ones and have him just pound those when he's on the show.
he's like these ones like that.
Well, he won't make the second hour
He'll be fine.
if he's eating 10 or 15 of those.
You don't want those. Since I would just say, like, I'm not telling you how to go about it. I'm sure people have, but just say, like, it's a dark sense of humor show, and you have a dark sense of humor, and if he doesn't like it, he can fuck off.
Hell yeah.
That's
Those
good
are my
advice.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I
Yeah.
followed who it was to, but
No, I was talking to Sneaks.
all right.
I mean, I'm going in.
I think
I'm not going in as a with like this shtick. I'm going in as the #1 Minifan. I'm the king of the Minifans. I've dummied these guys for 3
it
years.
would be really,
Oh, please wear a
really
crown.
good.
Please wear a Burger King crown. That says King of the Minifans.
They might have crowns over at the high place.
It might be short notice to get that. I take it back.
There's no Burger
I mean,
Kings in
The show's on life support. I mean, it's dead. So like this, like the perfect ending. Like Kirk's podcast career is over at Barstool. I mean, it's got to be close to the end. Perfect way to end it.
gambling, and he's not really good at it. Not that it matters, but like he, the only sport he really cares about is golf. It just doesn't have a big gambling community associated with it. So I don't know.
I mean,
I'm not in the business, but I would guess.
Do you listen to the show, Steve?
I do listen occasionally. No, the gambling podcast? No.
No, the
But,
regular show.
Yeah,
Can you get through a whole episode?
not recently. Yeah, I mean, I like the ones when when Mutt was on the other week. It was pretty funny, but yeah, it's been a struggle the past few weeks because they have like
Yeah.
random people who just aren't that just
Not even
are,
good people, like-
stiffs.
He has the work. Dave's horrible. He's fucking horrible at his job.
It shouldn't. It's not even really Dave's fault though. They should have like a better. They just got to
Dave's
find someone
picking-
that Kirk can connect with.
Dave's picking
And
the
he's,
guys. to come in.
and, but Kirk has to sign off on it eventually. Like Kirk would say, like Kirk
Right,
would say
starts at
no.
the top.
Right. So
He's a bad boss. He's not. Kirk's not really a leader of men. He's a horrible boss.
well, because he's like he's very handoffish, but when stuff goes wrong, he likes to point fingers. I would say that's There's a lot of bosses like that though.
If something happens in my field, I take full responsibility.
Oh.
Unless it was on a retard. Unless a retard did fuck up, then I'll blame him. I'll blame the retard. But
I mean, you do. If somebody does make a mistake, though, you are the one to hold them responsible, correct?
oh yeah, but at the end of the day, I can't blame Kirk blaming Justin for the 33,000. That's like me blaming an apprentice for fucking something up that I shouldn't put him in position to do.
He didn't really blame him. He kind of blamed Cullinane, but he didn't really care that much in Kirk's defense. Like he just said,
I mean, it's
just
really
do
all
the-
Cullinane because that was his job to.
that was
Right.
Cullinane.
Right.
Like
But at the end of the day, Kirk's in charge.
Yes, and you're right.
But yeah, if Kirk wasn't like as rich and he wasn't doing this just basically for like fun, Cullinane would get fired, but he doesn't care that much. And it's starting to show that he doesn't care that much because he's just having random people on.
Because he lets Dave have full control. If he's letting Dave dictate these shows like the way it is, like, hey Kirk, we're gonna talk about who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck what their opinion is? It'd be good if it would be bad if Kirk was in there saying oh, what's the big deal with the fucking trans vest side of the Bud Light? Then the other guy on the other side's like, well, it is a big deal. But you don't have that. All you have is Dave
that actually
sucking off.
that episode. You're right. That episode would have been good for Steve to have on because Steve actually might have said something back to him about that. But
He's
Cullinane
surrounding himself with two fucking lackeys that just agree with him whatever he says. So it's like, all right.
I guess I mean, but also Kirk. I don't know if maybe he's on antidepressants or something. He just doesn't. He can do it for 45 minutes and he goes, all right. Anything else? And calls usually. No, I got nothing. So they take calls, and that's been it for the past. I want to say at least 9 months, where they just are in this rhythm where it feels like they go for 45 minutes where they have something to talk about. Anything else, Collie says no. And
Yeah, so they
They take
bullshit
calls.
till they take calls. I feel like that's a criticism that's been alive and well for a while.
But when Collie first came, the show felt a little bit fresh because he actually
I think that was
Collie
more
would,
anticipation of what
they
would
could
change.
they
and
could
then
ping.
it didn't.
Yeah, but they could play along more. But now it just feels still, a little bit still. It's just me though. I mean, that's mine.
It's true.
That's not you, 'cause-
it's true.
I mean, they're really not in the top 200 in comedy podcast.
I mean, I kind of like it better that way. Part of why I like the show is not that because it's not a big fucking famous show.
Yeah, I don't.
That's what he wants.
Oh, you like it better because
I
it
don't-
sucks?
No, I'm saying I'm more likely to like something that everybody in the world thinks sucks. If that
Yeah, but
makes
that's not the point. If he was consistently the last 3 years in the top 100,
Yeah, almost.
50, whatever, that's telling that he's not getting the downloads. That's telling his audience is shrinking.
I don't
mean-
understand that. Almost beat Brock Lesnar, and now Seth
Or
Rollins.
maybe
beat
there are
almost.
more.
Brock beat
But
him.
I mean, he fucking Brock beat. I don't get it.
Brock Lesnar beat Kirk in comedy podcast.
No.
No, Brock Lesnar
I'd
beat
watch that on a
almost.
live show. Lesnar putting Kirk through a table.
Why is
I-
almost losing?
I will not be at Plymouth, by the way. That's a 100% guarantee.
Why not?
Guaranteed no show for Plymouth. Okay.
Plymouth, first of all, going to Plymouth in the summer sucks. Plymouth,
Well, yeah, I was talking
going to
about
Plymouth at
that.
all sucks.
Right.
And
It is a terrible location.
getting sick of these live shows. I mean, Portland was cool because like it's Portland. You know, you got a lot of bars in the area, but like I don't know. I'm not going to Plymouth for one fucking day. It's not gonna be a 2-day event.
Oh no, I would not go down there Friday. Hold on one second. I need another drink, or else I'm gonna start shaking.
You say he needs
Puerto
to get a
Ricans are
drink or he's
built.
going to start
Maybe
shaking.
the drink is gonna start shaking.
These fucking Puerto Ricans are
Tony.
built like Samoans.
Tony, I want to
Yeah.
ask your opinion on this. Hold on.
You see these fans in the audience? They're built like fucking Samoans. These Puerto Ricans, holy shit!
Tony, have
The
you
fuck
seen
are they eating over there in Puerto Rico? They're fucking living better than us.
Bryant's Barbecue. We had a phenomenal day today. Nigger League Museum and Arthur Bryant's Barbecue. We had a phenomenal day today. Nigger League Museum and Arthur Bryant's Barbecue.
My honest opinion, he knew what the fuck he was saying.
He said it on purpose with conviction.
He knew what he wanted to be canceled by the Oakland A's. He wanted to be
Oh, you
canceled by
think
Oakland.
it's a self-sabotage?
He fucking knew what he was saying. Nigger League Museum. Come on. He knew. It is easy to not. I mean, how are you going to mix the two up?
Rolls right off the
Negro
tongue.
League Museum. Negro League Museum. Motherfucker, even I say it.
An ultimate sin.
Negro League Museum. Negro League Museum.
I wish the guy
That is
next
so
to him.
fucking-
I wish the guy next to him sold it more though when he said.
I thought the guy next to him was a disabled interpreter. I thought he was doing sign language.
Oh,
He
you were
was
waiting
like-
for the sign for that? You were waiting for the sign for the museum?
No, I didn't know who the guy on the left of him was. I thought
You thought
he
he
was
was
doing
doing-
the sign language.
Oh,
He was like
Oh,
a Negro League Museum. He was like boom boom. I didn't know what he was doing. I didn't know who he was. I was like, oh my god, there's two of them doing it now. There's two of them fucking saying it was fine.
Tony, can you do Jackie Robinson reacting to that clip?
Oh hell no!
I don't think he talked like that.
Well, I don't. fucking
Jackie
know how
Robinson
we
voted
talk.
for Richard Nixon. Little known fact.
Really? Oh,
It's true.
yeah. Fuck Jackie Robinson though.
So what do you got against Jackie Robinson now?
Nixon was the worst fucking president of all time. Are you kidding me?
I don't even lie about it. You know.
Nixon was the.
What are you
fucking
drinking,
worst.
Steve?
What's that?
What do you
What do
He's
you
worse than
drinking?
Fucking Carter.
Oh, it's rum and lemonade. I'm pretty broke right now
rum and lemonade, huh?
because I lost
Nixon sucked. Carter sucked.
He lost his shirt at the Kentucky.
If
I believe in his
if you don't go out that much, why do you gamble?
so I don't have a lot else to do.
Isn't the fun of gambling
Well,
like going out watching the games and with your boys?
No, I can watch. No, not really. I mean, if I win, it's fun, but losing, I'd rather stay home. Like if I win a game, I'd sure go, but no, I don't like going out too much anymore. So
Me either.
only when I win. Also, frankly, I'm getting, as Danny Glover said in Lethal Weapons 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm too old for this shit. I really need to clean it up.
How old are you? Oh,
Over 30. Put it that way.
You're not abroad. Tell us your age.
I'd rather not.
I'm gonna be 40 in less than a month.
I'm 34.
I'm not going to be 40.
I'm 47.
34?
I'm 34 as well. I'd rather not say, but yeah, 34.
Me too.
I got a haircut last week, so I think it makes me
We
look
can
younger, but oh,
Looks nice.
thanks.
Looks good.
Thank you.
did I meet you, Steve? When was the first time I met you? Was it Madawaska too?
I've never been at a medal. Yeah, I think it was at
So it must have been a
the
soccer.
Wilbur. Maybe at Saco. It could have been. I'm not really sure. I think I definitely met you at the Wilbur, but Saco. I remember meeting obviously Chris and Pat, and I smoked a lot, and then I met Jay, and I was like so high the rest of the day I didn't remember anything. So
I don't remember. I don't remember your voice being this strange.
I think it's a bad mic, and also it's allergy season.
Oh.
I don't think you said
Also,
a word in
I think-
Portland. You
He's
spoke
not a
very
very
fast.
loud guy. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I don't scream and yell really.
Because when you stole my phone and I called you, you didn't sound like this.
Oh yeah, because I smoked a lot the night before, so like my voice was like really hoarse. But yeah, I remember you calling me the next day. I was like, "What the fuck?" So,
I still
Yeah,
can't
my
believe he
voice-
stole his phone.
I think
didn't
I
mean to
felt on
do
the other
it.
end when I was looking for my phone.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, Snakes. It was just sometimes the night gets away from me, if you can believe it.
Oh, for sure.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Looking for my phone.
No, like I said, I'm sorry, man. That was a bad one on my part. But I didn't mean to do it.
This really happened?
Yes.
Yeah, when we were in Portland, Maine.
You stole his phone?
Not on purpose. I thought it was my phone.
He
How long did you
accident-
think
I
it was
lost-
your phone for? Did you think it was your phone all night until you saw the contacts? Or did you think
must
it
have
was-
Until I woke up and he called me
It's
and tell us.
Oh my god! How did he find you? How did he find out?
Because he called his own phone and I said hello. Because
Oh.
well, I wasn't really trying to steal it. I was like,
You just needed a phone
Oh.
to use to call.
no, I thought it was my phone, and it's
You guys
it's
have
a-
the same exact phone.
Nah, it's even.
Everybody always has the same exact phone. You ever notice that? Everybody has the
I
same
don't know.
phone.
I don't want to
So
get
weird.
over it again. I heard Sneaks is afraid of Ted Sarandis. Oh, Sneaks, you see this comment?
I'm like a fucking barn animal.
Scared of Ted Sarandis, so he's not going to Plymouth. Don't put any stock in that whatsoever.
Pretty good.
Just of my kid.
I mean,
You think they were your kids or?
You walked into his house. You think it was your house or his house?
me?
You
No, I don't
if, you
remember
parked
the
in, if you parked in his driveway, it would have been your driveway or his driveway.
No, it was in Portland. So like,
Oh.
I went back to my hotel and I woke up and I thought I had my phone, but it was Sneak's phone. And that was
So did you
I was
did you
in
have a
quite a
scary
state.
moment there where you thought maybe you were in the wrong room as well?
no, because I knew it
It's
was
just
my
his phone.
room.
Maybe it's his room.
What am I? What am I using? His blow dryer? What am I using? His.
My phone
You
was
have-
locked
you
out
have
for
a-
6 hours.
Is this his bed?
So,
Am I in
You
his
have a card
bed?
to get.
yeah, so
You
didn't
have a
it
card to
kind of
get
give it
into your
away when you tried to get into the phone and you couldn't?
And those
Like, oh, I'm in Sneaks' bed. How did I end up in his bed? It's like I've been.
It's not.
It's like, hey, Sneaks. I don't know what. I'm in your bed. Wait a minute. What?
Well, I feel like I said, I feel real bad about it, but no, because I can use my card to get into my room, and I just
My bed.
like passed out.
This is my bed.
So no,
This is your bed.
So you passed out as
Oh,
soon as you
yeah.
got in the room. Did you even make it to the bed, or did you just fall there in the hallway right before the bed?
no, I still have my jacket on. Well, whatever. Yeah, I have
Like my jacket
on.
on.
It was probably the worst possible time to steal my phone because when I left the bar, I got lost. It took me 3.5 hours to get home to the hotel.
Yeah, it was very confusing. We were in that like spot, and it took me a while to get. Like I said, I think it was. Well, his name was not who shall not be said. I think fell me an Uber because I don't know how I got back to my place either. I was in bad condition that night. If you guys
You sure you
Too
weren't
drunk.
assaulted?
what?
Are you
You're
sure you
doing it
weren't
wrong.
assaulted?
No, I wasn't assaulted.
All right, just making sure.
Were you
Wanted-
I
insulted?
was insulted? Maybe I don't know.
Were
But
you
no, I was
insulting?
fine when I woke up. I was just like, I had a phone. I remember waking up and a phone was ringing next to me. I was like, oh, someone's calling me. I thought it was my phone. And then there was there was kids on. I was like, what the fuck? So I said,
So, am I the only one that caught that Steve was in the bar all night, couldn't keep his shirt on, but got back to the hotel room that night and didn't even take his jacket off before he passed out.
Well, no, because
Ain't
BA
that
helped
some
me to
shit?
BA put my shirt back on for me, and I think I
Yeah, he got
maybe
kicked
took
out
my
because
jacket.
of it.
What a guy.
I think he comes back and
He
he's
is a
cold
great
as a
guy.
motherfucker.
And I think I got my jacket. But yeah, once I got back, I was like stumbling. Someone got me an Uber back because it wasn't me because I didn't have a phone. But anyway, so yeah, I remember waking up with my jacket still on, and Sneaks' phone ringing. So I don't know. Sometimes these nights happen to people. Some
Did you
people
find your
should
phone?
grow from them. No, I had to get a new one.
Oh, Jesus. That sucks.
Yeah, that kind of does suck. But whatever. It's not a big deal, I guess. I mean, it's going to cost me a
These
night
things
in the
happen.
summer.
So you drinking rum? Were you drinking rum and lemonade?
Yes, sir. But yeah, it's going to cost me a night that I should have spent somewhere else during the summer. $1,200 including insurance. But you know what? Life goes on. I wouldn't have been that big a
Let
deal.
those go on. That's true.
Anyway,
That's
This
it,
is the
man.
guy. This is the guy that's coming in the studio with me.
I'm not
Yeah, you
coming
gonna
in the
bring Subaru?
studio. I said it. No,
Come
I
on.
said I would. I'll be at the bar across the street from you, but it's between you and him. It's not really me because
It's not a fight.
no, I feel like Kirk
I'm a
said.
guest.
Is it a duel?
I feel like Kirk specifically said sneakers and headline Mike. Is that
Is High Blind Mike going in as well, or has he not confirmed?
I don't know. But yeah, I feel like it's something like you and him have to work out. Because me and him,
It's peanut butter gummy time.
I don't really have issues with anybody.
You don't have issues with your father.
I love you, Jesus.
Well, yeah,
You
but
have
that's,
issues with your father.
I'm gonna take
That's
one
true.
more, my lovely father. I love you, Jesus.
So if they were giving those gummies at church instead of the wafers, would you go?
Yes.
All
right.
just checking.
I've been
I
like,
think
I
I'm going
love
to,
you,
I'm going to the
guys.
battlefield.
I'll be on the-
Did Killer confirm if he's coming on?
He didn't say shit. He said he's watching the fucking Oilers game. It's a 5-0 game going into the third. So
So he has every
and he
excuse.
doesn't like the Oilers.
I
he
called them
fucking
in Boston
hates
in
the
the
Oilers and they're
finals.
winning 5-0. So why would you want to watch that?
I hope
So
the
it's
Oilers
out
make it to the
far.
finals. Come on, Edmonton. Come on, Edmonton.
All right.
What,
I
you
thought you were on the Kraken.
Kraken. Yeah, they beat the fucking Colorado Avalanche. They the champions from last year. What do you think about that? Pat's like, they're not gonna win. Yeah, once they fucking beat
I said they
Colorado,
weren't
Pat was
gonna
biting his
win,
fucking
dickhead.
tongue. Pat was going, oh no, you against Seattle.
I said they weren't going to win the Stanley Cup.
I think they might.
I don't think they're going to. They're not even going to beat Dallas.
How do you know?
Because I know. Watch.
What's the series at?
Oh, I won.
1-1.
Where is
Okay.
BA?
So how can you assume that?
No idea.
Because
Seattle beat Colorado.
that's
No, I
fine.
didn't send them.
Dallas beat Minnesota.
Colorado didn't impress anyone.
Dallas beat Minnesota. Minnesota wasn't even a contender for fucking
Minnesota, yeah, but no, Dallas is a much better team than Minnesota.
I think Dallas.
Yeah.
I think Dallas. going
I
for
called
the cup.
Dallas when it beat Minnesota. But Dallas
My advice: don't
Playing
bet
against
on
Seattle?
hockey playoffs. It's such a fucking wild card.
Oh,
Just,
well, Pat's gonna be like because Pat doesn't want to see Seattle win because Pat's probably
I
like
don't care if they win. I don't give a fuck.
some fucking shitty up north fucking
No, it doesn't matter to
Washington
me.
State hockey team.
I would actually think that's funny if they won a Stanley Cup before Vancouver did. That'd be hysterical.
Well,
That would be
Vancouver it
fun.
was close multiple times.
Yeah, close doesn't get the job done.
No,
Yeah, it's
like
true.
2011, 94. And
2011 they were close.
2011. they've never been the same though since that Stanley Cup. I
Oh, but they've
mean,
had their
they're
shot in the playoffs, man. Come on. How many chances do you
not
need?
really. They went out in the first
Vancouver?
round pretty much.
Vancouver's been to the final
Yeah,
3
since-
times.
Yeah, I mean in the
But no,
playoffs.
since 2011, they've basically gotten stuffed in the first round.
They've
ever
only been in
since
the
then.
playoffs like twice.
Whose
I think.
fault is that? You know, every
the
team has its
Wongos,
star players.
They should have beat the Rangers.
Sedin.
Right.
We're talking about 94. Yeah,
94?
I guess so.
I thought we were talking about
Probably.
now.
You go, no, I was talking about 2011.
Oh no, 2011
How-
Vancouver was great.
Actually, they were really good. That was an upset. Bruins beat.
Oh, yeah.
Vancouver.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Pavel Bure is one of the most underrated hockey players of all time. Like, people know how good he is, but not how great he was. Like, he scored 60 goals how many times? I believe it was. Must have
It's
been
just that-
four.
His sister-in-law still got it too.
What's that? His. Oh no! His brother married what's her name from Full House, right? And didn't
Yep.
he get
DJ Tanner.
no Candace Cameron?
Oh
Candace
yeah,
Cameron.
Same
that's
person.
yeah. Candace
Yeah.
Cameron. Yeah.
But didn't Pavel Bure date Anna Kournikova? Or am I making that up?
He did.
That's true.
I think they all did. I think it was first. It was Fedorov.
Federer, all the
Yeah,
Russian hockey
sure.
players got a touch. Well, hey, I don't blame them.
Well, Sergei Fedorov when she was underaged.
We have a card.
Who do you think the best? As long as you're talking Russian
We
hockey
did have a
players,
card.
What's that?
So the first thing on the card, we've gone over a bit already, so we don't have to again, but the hater show. The second thing on the card was no, I meant Menners. Whether Pat wanted to talk about possibly going on there, since that was brought up online this week.
Oh yeah, you guys should go on. If
Well, we'd
he
have to be
invites you,
asked.
he
We-
should invite you guys.
I don't think either one of us would say no to it, but
Someone
who
should
knows?
invite me somewhere.
Nobody likes you. No, I'm just kidding.
Come to the studio. You want to come down to the
What's
studio
this,
one day?
Spumoni?
Yeah, go down Wednesday. Go with Sneaks on Wednesday.
Say hi, Blind Mike. Can you do an impersonation of Hi Blind Mike Wednesday?
Who's High Blind Mike?
You.
He's coming with Sneaks.
What are you eating on now? What are you got? A piece of cake?
Spumoni.
Bologna.
Ooh, that looks,
You're
that
just
looks
eating everything in the
terrible.
house.
Why would you eat that?
It's fucking delicious.
It's ice cream.
Kidding me?
I guess so, but I
Hey,
mean,
forget
that's
about
not-
it.
Yeah, it's Spumoni.
Hey, oh, hey, oh.
Hey.
Drank this spaghetti.
So yeah, then we talked about the Kentucky Derby and how Steve lost his shirt.
Oh.
I did not have a good time, but I somehow won. But I think D'Angelo Russell hit the first basket for is he on the Lakers? I don't know. I hit two first baskets on long shots, so I'm back in it. I just need someone to tell me who they think's going to win the UFC tonight.
UFC?
Say Hudo.
Oh.
Who's playing the UFC?
It's us. Let's say Hudo versus.
Who's playing the UFC?
Let's make sure
tonight,
Chris is on. It's say Hudo versus Sterling.
Sterling.
Say Hudo's Sterling's the underdog.
I picked the Brazilian.
Give me Sterling.
Say, oh boy, I'm gonna go with you.
Give me
Sneaks.
both.
I feel like
Oh.
I just gotta like make my money back somehow.
I'm walking here.
I'm working.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Chris? I mean, that seemed like
I was
almost lost
coughing.
you for a minute.
Coughing a little bit.
That really lost a little bit.
Just a
Little
little bit.
As De Niro once said, a little bit.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo. Me. Yo. You got a gift, you. You got a
Can't
gift,
have
you.
can't have it. Can't have it. Can't have it.
Can't have it. I can't have it. Can't have it. Can't have it. I can't have it. Can't have it. I can't have it.
We can't have it. We can't have it.
Can't have it. Can't have it. Can't have it. Can't have it. Can't have it.
Don't you know olive oil with the spumoni?
Nah. Almost done. I already ate one slice earlier. It's my second slice.
Thinks the
Again.
Brazilian is a favorite. Should I? Are you sure?
You do an impersonation of Sly Stallone, teaching driver's ed.
Alright. I'm going to the left. To the left. Alright, keep going straight. Alright, keep going straight. Alright, keep it going. Keep it going. Oh, put the brake. Take a right. Over here. Take a right over here. Hey, yo. How you doing? You up in the back seat? You a driver too? Alright, up in the back seat. Everybody learn how to drive. You drive. I'm gonna sit over here. I'm gonna eat this. I tell you something right now. You better learn how to drive. Right, now drive. Break.
But
Right. Do the thing. The points. 1, 2, 3. Do it. Just do. Look, if you don't do it, I'm gonna fail you. You'll be failed. All right.
Huh?
No, spot on. You won't even get fined for that one.
All right.
All right, take it deep.
Spumoni. I'm eating. I was eating. I'm no longer eating. I'm no longer eating. Yeah, oh. I'm full. I was eating the day. I was more. I'm not there.
It's now officially the Tony Show. We're just all watching in amazement of what Tony's accomplishing here.
Hey Tony,
Yeah.
what's your favorite Stallone movie besides Cliffhanger? Go.
Besides Cliffhanger.
You even like Cliffhanger?
Tango and Cash.
Tango and Cash.
That's good. That's good. That's a good pick. I like Over the Top myself.
I was gonna say
I like Over the Top.
Over the Top.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy Over the Top.
I like
didn't buy
Demolition
it.
Man.
I couldn't suspend disbelief.
Demolition Man was pretty good too.
Demolition was very good.
They miscast that role in Demolition Man.
I feel like
I
him
thought
and,
was-
Stallone.
him and Wesley
No,
Snipes
but
together.
the Wesley Snipes role they miscast.
Who else would they have done?
Dennis
Denzel
Rodman.
Washington? Dennis Rodman?
Yeah, that's
In
what
between
they
what year was this? Wait, what year was that?
They were right around the same time because I remember having that thought early. It was Rodman probably dyed his hair later.
Was it 96?
I don't remember.
Maybe
It had
Chris
to been
Tucker.
not when the playoffs when they already had trouble dragging Rodman out of fucking bedrooms and hotel rooms. I mean, I doubt they'd have him on
saying
set
it was a real
filming.
thing. I'm not saying it was a real thing. This was fantasy booking here.
No, I'm saying if that was the case, how would they have Dennis Rodman concentrating on a movie role at the same time as if he was in a playoff?
I mean, ask WCW. He concentrated on like 2 shows.
That was the one of the best parts of that fucking Last Dance documentary that they did on the Bulls when during one of the finals they were in. I think it was I had to have been 97.
Yeah.
And they were like, Dennis Rodman did not show up to practice, and they're like
They had to go
showing
get
how
him.
they were talking to fucking Phil Jackson. No, he was supposed to be here. Yeah, we don't know where the hell he is. And all of a sudden they cut right to fucking him coming out with Hogan.
Oh yeah, right.
Found him.
That was fucking
I remember
great.
that.
He fucking no-showed his fucking actual job to go fucking to Nitro with fucking Hogan, fucking the rest of the fucking.
I mean, that's a move though. Who does that?
The late '90s were a different time.
They sure were.
Oh my god, you just made me feel so old saying that. Fuck you, Subaru.
But that was true though.
No, but that's something you say about like a long time ago. It was a different time. You say it about the 20s. My grandfather grew up. They used the N-word all the time. That's just how it was.
Yeah.
He's been a long time now, almost. Pretty much.
My grandparents never said it because they were from Italy. So they didn't know how to speak English and say that word. They didn't know what it meant.
They probably said Boulignon, right?
I'm sick of
Um,
wrestlers who don't know how to fucking stay in character. It's fucking Zelina Vega's fucking crying in the fucking ring.
I know, right? Say the fucking. I hate when they do this. They start crying in the middle of the ring.
Imagine a fucking warrior was fucking crying in the middle of the ring, or the fucking Road Warriors are crying
Fuck
because
you.
they were going to win a big match in Chicago or
Right.
even Minnesota.
I know, right? Fucking LOD's ready to fucking take
Oh,
Nasty Boys'
oh.
heads off, and they're crying in the middle of Chicago. Fucking
Steve wants to
idiots.
say something. He's excited.
I just want to ask the question. Best theme song for a tag team. I'm gonna go with the Road Warriors.
What was the question?
Which Road Warrior? What are we talking about? Are you talking about the WWF Road Warriors?
The original like NWA Road Warriors best theme song for a tag team.
Iron Man?
So to say Iron Man, right? They came out to Iron Man.
That was a cool song though.
I mean, it
Anybody
was
have
great.
anything
It fit
better?
them perfect.
DX, Shawn, and Triple H.
Demolition had the best.
I don't remember that one.
Demolition was up for like 2 fucking years, dude.
It doesn't matter. It's still a good fucking theme.
Yeah, but the best theme is the one you hear the most.
Not necessarily.
Okay, you heard
That's
DX's
not
theme for
true.
25 fucking years.
And
And
you
you're
still
gonna tell me
do.
that it's
You
not
go
better
to-
than the 2
dude,
years Demolition?
So listen,
Fuck.
so 25 years ago, you're sitting in a fucking WWF fucking show, a Raw, and DX is coming out. They're doing the whole "Are you ready?" making girls fucking pull out their tits. Did you ever think 25 years later you'd be singing a fucking WWF show, and during a break in the fucking like the commercial breaks, they go around and say, "Do your favorite crotch, do your crotch chops. We're going around, fucking DX." It's so fucking stupid now how like produce the fucking show, like not even just the show itself, but like the commercial breaks. Like
Wait,
when
they go around telling people
That's
to
what I was
crotch chop?
saying. Like
they say, "Oh, everyone, it's the fucking
They would
DX.
never-
Time to pretend you're DX. Show us your crotch chops." And then another time they'll do, "Show us your rock face," fucking, and they'll have fucking dumb kids fucking doing the eyebrow shit. So fucking stupid. Did you think 25 years ago that would be part of the fucking show?
No, fuck no.
Not only would they still be talking
Yeah.
about DX like that, but that's what they would be doing.
Jesus Christ, man.
no. Like I was saying earlier, not to make you feel old, coach, but the late '90s were a long time ago. It was crazy. I feel like we've actually become more puritanical since then. When you look at what was allowed in the late '90s, like specifically for like '97 to '99, I can't believe what some of the shit that like WWE got away with.
Oh, you mean
And,
what we're seeing on television and whatnot has gotten
No,
more
and
puritanical.
television back then. Like last week we were talking about Springer. Like they would not let shit on that on daytime TV today.
No, 100%. You're right. I agree with
No,
that.
you're right.
Donatelli, I don't think
It's
Billy and Chuck.
the best. They think that was the best. And that was a pretty good theme too.
Yeah.
They had a great storyline with
New Age Outlaws.
kayfabe gay right up until the end.
But did the New Age Outlaws have a theme?
Of course they did.
Well, it was just
Oh,
instrumental.
you
it was
didn't
it was
know?
no, it was like
same shit.
you better call somebody.
They didn't do
That
that
was
for
it.
all of DX. X-Pac came out to X-Pac's theme. Triple H
Only
came out to
X-Pac
my
had his
time.
own-
only in the
X-Pac had his own
late
theme.
90s too.
That the New Age Outlaws, they like Road Light did their own theme. It's like, oh, you better know. You
Right.
better call somebody. And
Exactly.
that was- yeah.
But
Right.
He
Road
sang his own theme song.
remember that spot that Road Dogg used to do when he was doing the pump handle slam and he'd be pretending he's dog fucking?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Like,
like-
That-
yeah.
You can
Only
never
the
do.
late 90s would
Like
you get
I'm
away
saying.
with that bullshit.
It's true.
1999. It feels like it was like one of those years like
Well, it
That can-
was.
that would
like
never be
24
repeated.
years ago.
can never
Why
be
would
repeated.
Why would you
No.
do that? Like, why would you think that's getting you over on the guy when you're pretending to butt fuck him?
Because it was the late 2000s, and that was, I mean, it was the early 2000s, and that's what they were doing.
He was humbling him.
He was doing that in 2002, too.
Humbled him.
Where
He
though?
was doing that late.
on.
He was humbling him.
He did that
Oh,
late.
that was
I
a
guess.
constant thing he was doing. That's so
The
fucked.
guy was kind of shy. I just didn't understand that.
How did he know? I don't. How would you not know? How would you even think that could get you over? Who's
How
gonna
does that
cheer
make
you?
you look better than the guy? Like because you're the one doing the sodomy, or like it just doesn't matter.
How is he
But
think he's
a
getting over?
It's a prison thing. It's a
I
prison
can't cheer.
thing, I
I
guess.
can't go. I can't go. Yeah, do the thing where you
in the
do
late
that.
90s, we believed that being the top was more masculine than bottom, I guess.
Apparently.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
he
not
was a
saying
doggy.
that myself.
He was
but
doggy style, so that's why he
was.
did it.
I don't know. I remember.
because
So.
he was the road dog.
He was
Well, I
a
mean,
road
if you got
dog,
the
and
way
he was doing
and
it.
He liked to kick him, he liked to lick him, and he liked to stick him.
No,
So-
but remember
And
his theme song?
his best friend was Mr. S. So
Right.
it kind of makes sense when you think about it.
He used to come out and say
Maybe-
he wants to do it doggy style.
And
Remember
Billy
the mic?
Billy Gunn from that team was Billy and Chuck, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it all makes
No,
sense.
Billy
I
Gunn's
mean,
a
I
Hall of
guess-
Famer.
It all came full circle.
Yeah, it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Billy Gunn's a case study on the right way to do steroids, maybe, because he's been around a long time. He's still wrestling.
Until he tears all his
That's true.
ligaments. Can't be going that long and that far.
He's old.
Is he really still around?
Yeah.
He's in
He's gotta be
AEW,
like-
ain't he? His
He
kid is
doesn't
at
like
least.
wrestle all the time,
I
but
don't.
he's
I don't
still,
watch
like,
wrestling
he's
anymore.
like a
He's got to. If he is, he's got to be 60, at least 55.
He's close, but he's fucking jacked to the fucking gill still.
I'm
Still
saying.
on the
Wow.
gas.
I don't know if he's on the gas, but
Al Snow and Head was a great gimmick. You couldn't do that
In
today. You couldn't go on
ECW,
TV and be like,
ECW, let him. Yeah, I can't believe. Like you said, Billy. Well, like I said,
Tonight
the
in the
late
Hammerstein
90s.
Ballroom, Balls Mahoney is going to get head, and everyone would go nuts, and he'd have the fucking thing.
the funny thing was is that whole time that he was in ECW doing the head thing and he got over with that, he was always contracted with WWF. WWF sent him to ECW because they didn't have anything for him because they kept putting in terrible gimmicks. So then he caught fire with that, and they were like, "All right, yeah, we want him back now."
Thank you.
Yeah, they had nothing to do with him.
Thanks for getting him over, Paul. Now we want him back.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just one of those things.
But Paul was
Just one of those days.
he's just getting him. He was giving him money anyway.
So yeah, that's one thing I have to ask. Like, was Paul Heyman really losing money on ECW?
Oh,
did
for
he
sure.
just slide?
Vince had him on the payroll, but it was only for like a couple thousand a week or a month or whatever. No, he still owes all those guys all that money from before. Tommy Dreamer was gonna fucking murder him live on fucking WrestleMania 17. If you ever heard that story, he was gonna fucking shoot fucking Paul Heyman live on pay-per-view and then kill himself because he
What?
was like, "All right, cool." You heard that, right, Tony? Before
No. Nope.
fucking Tommy Dreamer was all fucking mentally fucked up because ECW.
You don't even digest the spumoni before you move back to sandwiches.
He was all fucked up. He was all fucked up because God knows how much money fucking Paul owes him because he was helping him run the fucking thing. And then all of
Yep.
a sudden he sees Paul on fucking WWF Raw, knowing that he's going to be fine. He's getting a fucking paycheck. So he was going to show up at WrestleMania 17 and fucking shoot fucking Heyman in the head live on pay-per-view and then turn the gun on himself.
Oh my god.
It would have been a great storyline, though.
Imagine
I would've done something.
that's considered one of the best. I think it's one of the best WrestleManias of all time. And imagine if that happened.
Well, Vince would have kept running the show for sure.
Probably.
Yeah, well, from past experience.
Everybody, that's great, pal.
Oh, Cole, get out there!
Get a new canvas.
Drag
Yeah,
Paul's ass off and get Cole out there.
I thought Heyman eventually made it all right with most of his old guys. That's pretty fucked up if he didn't.
He might have. Well, there's a funny story. I forget. I'm sure McNeil's still in the comments, but McNeil was at some show. I don't know. I forget what show it was, but Just Incredible was doing a Q&A, and he asked how much money did Paul still owe him, which got a pop from Just Incredible.
Did he answer?
I don't know. Like I said, he's probably in the comments, so he can finish that because I wasn't there. I wasn't even there.
Wasn't me, wasn't that?
I wasn't even there. It was Owen. He'll if he's still in the comments, he'll be able to answer that. I just know the gist of it is it was a Q&A with Just Incredible, and he asked, "How much money does Paul still owe you?"
Speaking of Just Incredible, I loved when he would come out for years and just hear Aldo all the time, referring to his previous gimmick as Aldo Montoya, the Portuguese man of war.
And now more.
WWE has some
Right.
they had some bad gimmicks, and like from like
Horrible.
95 to like
every-
97, like really bad gimmicks.
Well, they still had bad gimmicks in 98, 99, and 2000, 2001.
They got him today.
I mean, in 2000, you had Steve Blackman and Al Snow. They were head cheese. So,
I remember. I actually do remember that. That was pretty
and
bad.
then what? In
But-
2001, you had Perry Saturn coming out with a mop, and he was in love with a mop.
Supposedly that was punishment, though.
Right.
Was
I always thought it
Terry
was
Reynolds still with them then?
That was when
That
he
was
was
a
coming
big
out with
guy.
her. Yeah.
That was a big Terry Reynolds guy.
A lot of guys.
Oh,
I
she's
think.
still alive.
A lot of guys.
Even if she's still alive. Mhm.
She's still with us.
She's more plastic now than ever.
Well, that's not fair to say. We don't know that for a fact.
Take a look at her.
It's still not fair to say.
I mean, it's a bit of a stretch, but not really. I think she's like 98% plastic at this point. If it gets too cold and she falls down, she might crack. No one's biting on any of
It
these.
was
Fine. I'll look at my phone too. 926.
I was looking up Terry Reynolds. You're right.
You know what time it is?
She's in her 50s. Who are we to judge? Like,
We're the public.
you know what? Let me say, still would. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
You guys remember the evil Amish roadkill?
Oh yeah, with Demi Doring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ECW.
He was just a
yeah.
big dumb guy. Beat everybody
And
up.
everyone would chant him, "You fuck sheep, you fuck sheep." Remember that?
I forgot about that. I forgot all about that. It's good shit.
I miss like old. Like I said, I mean, you got angry, Chris, because it makes us feel old. But the late '90s were a great time. There's no way any of this could be.
Yeah, but you
Like,
don't.
even
The
a
reason
lot-
I'm saying that is because in the late '90s, I was like deep in my 20s. I was born in '76, so I was like 25, 26, 27.
I was 10 or 11.
there's the disconnect. That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't. I'm sorry, Chris. I don't. But it was my best times as well. I had some good times in college.
Times, man.
If you think the '90s
But I
were
just-
crazy, you should have seen the '70s.
I was not there.
The '70s made the '90s look like the '60s. No. Something like
I don't
that.
know.
Some way
I
that
bet-
works.
No, I don't know. I hope this Brazilian wins this fight, or Sneaks will really strip me.
How much money you got on them?
$2,000
$2,000 is
on
what
a
you'll win.
Brazilian.
$2,000
That's
Brazilian.
just what I bet on.
Oh,
Yep, it's
That could be
$2,000.
terrible or
Oh no.
terrible or
Oh no.
it's gonna cost me something.
I see.
so this is one of the quieter shows in a while.
Yeah, somebody fucking say something because every time we
What are
do
you
this,
doing?
we all.
What are you doing? You say
I have
something.
a card and everything.
I'm fucking sitting here just chilling. I've been smoking and eating these gummies and fucking eating fucking sandwiches. I'm on like my 9th fucking sandwich. What do you want? What are you doing?
Not doing
I ate
a
4
chocolate
sandwiches
bar,
out of late today.
not doing a goddamn thing.
All right, Chris, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to keep the conversation moving.
All right.
No, we have a guest.
I'm trying to
On
figure out.
location, Lauren on location during the show.
Oh,
Hey guys,
All right, we're gonna get.
You're worried about copyright.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, you're at a club?
I just wanted to say hi.
I'm sure Usher doesn't mind you being using this on your fucking stream.
Cheers.
You got Subaru Steve dancing, so that's the best contribution you could have made.
Hopefully that was less.
she
than
really
30
joined on vacation. Wow, that's very
I
nice.
think
of
she's
her.
at a wedding.
But no, at a wedding. Oh, well, even that.
I'm sure Usher wouldn't mind using that clip in your fucking stream.
There you go. Here you go. Your match is coming up.
Hiya la hera, hiya,
What
hiya,
makes
hiya
her
la.
stand one street fight? Because they're in Puerto Rico. Makes her
No,
stand one
Sajano.
street fight?
Uh oh. No. Hold on. Sajano.
Oh, they're not main eventing?
It's a double main event.
No, it is. It is the main event. Oh,
We're
shit.
talking about something different, Subi.
No, what about Cody and Brock?
That's gonna be on after this, probably.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he was talking about UFC. Oh,
No, we're talking about a work sport.
We're talking about fake wrestling. But the silly ass fake wrestling.
Talking about that fake bullshit.
I like wrestling.
Fake ass shit.
When I was a kid.
Steve said he wants to gamble on it. You taking bets?
No. On UFC, no. I mean, if they would allow me to bet on wrestling,
Tony,
probably
can
would
you
have
do Jackie Chan paying his property taxes?
do it.
Oh, I don't know. I pay. I don't know. I pay the tax. I don't know. I don't know. How do you say? I try. I try to pay. I try to pay.
Wait, is he Russian or
He's
I don't-
Chinese. He's Chinese.
no?
I
It's
do.
the facial thing.
He's Germany. Chinese like that. Like that. Like
Okay,
that.
I try not to criticize, but
Oh, I was doing an impression.
it's
of
not a
something.
very good Jackie Chan. I have
That
to say it.
is an
No one else
Asian
was going to
man
say it. I'm going to say it. That was not a very
who
good Jackie.
could be named Jackie Chan paying his property taxes.
No, nobody named Jackie Chan sounds like that. I've
Could
talked to
be a
them all.
guy named Jackie Chan who's
That's why
Chinese.
it's possible.
Some of them are women.
Oh,
Some of them are women. There's a Jackie Chan out there that's a female. None of them sound
Most
like
people named Jackie Chan probably do pay their taxes on time. I will say.
A lot of
You're
the
also
stuff
more
we
right.
made on the show today. We don't know that for a fact.
that is a stereotype. It's not a very bad one, but it's still hurtful. It's, you know. to
I'm
others.
sorry. Well,
Who's
Who's it hurtful
Right? That's what the Japanese say, right? You're like, what? And they're like, what? You're like, what? And they're like,
you guys like
what?
my
You're
spanky
like,
clam
what?
shot?
You're like,
My spanky clam shot.
Especially Sharon.
nice shirt, man. I like it.
It's,
Never been.
thank you. It's in Hyannis. You guys ever been to the vineyard?
I've
It's
been to
like,
Hyannis.
Martha's Vineyard, yeah.
It's like right across from the ferry that takes you to the vineyard. I've been there a few times, but it's
Do you,
it's
um,
a Hyannis institution. What?
Do you have a place down there, or do you just go there to visit, or?
No, I try to get there every summer, like to the vineyard, but
Yeah.
But like
It's nice,
I said,
but-
I've lost a bit today, so it might not be possible. This,
They shipped all those migrants over to the vineyard, didn't they? All those Mexicans. They dropped them off at Martha's Vineyard.
I believe that was the case.
But yeah, I know. I remember the story, and they shipped them right back to the mainland. But
200 fucking
None of my
Mexicans at Martha's
this is
Vineyard.
not. This is not. This is not a
Fucking
political show.
And the lawns have never looked better.
They weren't there long enough.
Fucking
like that.
kids. Kids shitting in the sand. Those little
Oh,
Mexican
it's not
kids
that-
shitting in the sand,
I don't think
It's
they were
not. It's not their fault. I mean,
chasing cats all over
Decent.
the fucking all over the beach.
it's not their fault. But then again, it is the liberals on Thursday's fault. But that's it's a peace and love show. I think so.
I don't know what
Yeah,
the
the
fuck they were
vineyard-
doing in Martha's Vineyard. I was like, what
They
the
got
fuck
shit
are they
there
gonna
because,
do down there?
Because I think Trump is trying to prove a point that the like rich white liberals in Vineyard would not take them, and they shipped them out like the next day, and they got
There's no
applauded for it. They're
room.
like- they were like, oh, they can't. There's nothing for them to do here, and
You see
Then
in
again-
Chicago? You see Chicago, all the migrants, they took over the Chicago
Yeah,
hotel.
yeah,
The media try to come
exactly.
in, they go, oh no, this is where we live. You can't come in here. The migrants are kicking the media and the people, the public, out of the building. They go, no, this is where we live. Fuck. The migrants come over from Mexico and they come over to Chicago to the hotels and they go live in there. You try to go in, they go, no, we live here. You can't come in.
And guess who's paid for by?
By Joe Biden.
Well, if
Joe
you have a
Biden's
job.
America. Yeah, I have a job now, so now it sucks.
Yeah, so now
But
it's
before,
before
I
you
don't know.
were
That
like,
was.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Chris. We kind of drove it off the rails.
you know, now it's gonna suck.
And it's not
Now I'm like,
crossfire.
what the fuck?
Crossfire somewhere. It's a political show now.
You know.
I'm Tucker Carlson, and Tony is Paul Begala.
You guys
I'm
are role
who?
playing as a couple of white guys.
Paul Begala.
All right.
He was a
All
liberal.
right, no, I'm in. I'll watch that.
I don't know.
No.
Cosplaying as white
that's-
guy.
I'm hoping Trump comes back, man.
Me too.
I want Trump
actually,
back. Trump
because
is so
he was-
fucking good, man.
his disposition was so funny. Did you see the other day? Like when the lawyer asked him, "You told her a woman she wasn't your first choice." He goes, "No, you wouldn't be my first choice either."
He was being honest.
He's unbelievable. He's like what, 75, 76 years old. He does
Yeah.
not give a fuck. I admire that. That's kind of what
Good
we
for
need
him,
in a
man.
leader.
He still got it.
I don't know, Chris. I don't mean to take this into political route, but
Yeah, whatever.
I'm a
As
Trump
long as
guy.
words
I'll
are being
admit it.
said, I'm good.
I'm a Trump guy. I'll admit it. Let's go. I mean, if
I
he
like him
runs
because of the
again,
comedy.
exactly, he's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
And
That's
so
it.
far as the president of the United States doesn't really matter. You know what I mean?
No.
It's not like we're
No,
electing.
the only thing
world.
that really matters is Supreme Court. Supreme Court does matter, so that's why the president matters. In my opinion.
To an extent.
I never like either side. You know what I mean? The candidate that I can fully get behind hasn't run yet ever. It's always some kind of compromise. Every
We're in a
time.
Ron Paul
So
guy.
that's why I can't. I register independent and I bounce around because everybody sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I hear you, but I like somebody who pisses everybody off, and Trump definitely does that.
I
I
just
mean,
love
then-
somebody who's, outlandish like that. I like
For
comedy
the
by
entertainment
presidency.
value, you can't beat it.
Yeah. No real
And
political
not
fucks.
necess- No,
I
but
don't give a fuck.
yeah, he
at the end of
really-
the day.
he screwed up a lot. He made a lot of mistakes, but if he ran again, I wouldn't vote for him in the primary. But if he ran like in the general against Biden, of course I'd vote for him. I mean, let's be honest. Who among us wouldn't?
I know.
I
Any
mean,
kind of
Chris
change
might
is
vote
good change.
for a libertarian or a Green Party candidate because he's a
Maybe.
I'm just kidding. Chris.
Whoever I vote for, probably very few people will.
No, it is cool. I have a
I'll
picture
write
of me with
myself
Ron
in.
Paul somewhere.
Accidentally win.
That's cool. I'm checking.
Pull a Mr.
Well, whatever
Garrison.
happens.
Peach
Yeah,
Biden.
Italiano says impeach Biden.
It's not gonna happen. I don't think.
Get Biden out of here.
We haven't
Put in
had a
Trump.
president die in a long time. I'm not saying it
I'm
should
about to
happen,
push
but
it.
if it did, it might, it's an idea that
I'm about
hasn't
Can
to
I
happened.
say
push
something we would all agree upon? It would be nice if we had a president that's under 70 years old. Or even
Yeah,
under-
man, at least like 40 something. Give me somebody like
That's
my
what I'm
age.
saying.
You're like, all right, we got this.
Well, I think they
Like,
have to
why
be
is it gonna be
40
so fucking
mid-
old?
I would take mid 50s.
I'll take a
like,
58-year-old.
Yeah,
Exactly.
seriously. Give me somebody 60. Give me 60. Give me 60.
But they're so
One of the
they are so
funniest things in the
small.
world is going back and finding old Joe Biden from like the early 80s as he's campaigning for Senate or whatever the fuck he was in.
He was like
And
60 then.
he's like super racist.
Oh yeah.
that is true.
He was a terrible motherfucker. If you watch those today, I don't want my kids going to school with them, is something he legitimately said. Which I
Imagine
find
that.
Well,
Imagine
that's
that.
what Democrats used to run on until like 70s or 80s when Reagan won. Then it's a long story, but yeah, like all of a sudden, well, it's getting too political, Chris. But
Yeah,
no, I
know
don't
the
think
reference.
Ramams me is the answer, Don.
I don't get
think
the
it's
reference.
either Trump. It's either Trump or the guy from Florida. What's his name? The governor, DeSantis. It's I don't think they're, or if Tucker Carlson runs, that's pretty much it.
I mean, I wouldn't vote
There's
for
Or The
him.
Rock.
I don't think
The
I'd vote.
Rock's-
Maybe I might vote for The Rock.
Hey, Dwayne.
What's he gonna run as? And why would he? Because he makes
The
more
run
money
is a
from
gun if
movies
you
than
say the man.
he's like, actually,
That's how he fucking ends the State of the Union. The Rock is president. And he's using all his wrestling gimmicks.
Little talent.
what part
But
do you
The
think
Rock-
The Rock would be though?
Is cocky.
The Rock doing an interview in fucking 2020 telling Diane Sawyer that he wants to fucking asking her if she wants to touch his fucking pastry or whatever the fuck he used to say.
His
He could
strudel.
get some of that poutine pie.
Yeah. You're going to hear like a State of the Union. All you hear is cocky. Dance.
What do you get, a new theme song?
And he
Maybe.
has
Know what
a,
the president's
a
cooking.
difficult
Well,
question.
presidential.
Difficult question come to him from Freedom Report. He goes like, "Remember?"
He's
you
like,
said
yeah.
that would be awesome. But like I said,
That would be.
it's not the late '90s anymore.
No.
Rock is a
But
legend.
yeah, Dwayne
It doesn't
Johnson
really
probably
matter.
could. It does matter.
It doesn't really matter.
Oh,
To
Rock
me, it
is a
doesn't
lib.
matter.
Yeah. I like The Rock too, Don. It's a fucking shame. He's a lib. Thought he was Republican, actually. That sucks.
It is what it is.
What else? Who else should be actor or
Like former
president?
former
If
pro
you could
wrestler.
pick anyone in the world to be the president, who would it be?
I like Stallone. I think he's had a life.
Yeah, I mean, if you want me to run for president, I'll be like, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
But he's a good guy. Like everyone who meets him says he's a good guy. He might be half retarded, but not the first one.
Tony, if Stallone was president and he had to push the button to set off the nuclear war, what would the seconds before that look like? He's about to
Press it! Fucking press it! Press the button now! Do it! That's what it would be like.
All
It'd
right.
be like a hellhole. Screaming
Yeah, I
and
thought it
yelling.
might be more dramatic than that, but okay.
Well, just think of it like that.
Because he'd be killing a bunch of people.
No, because you'd be looking for the button.
He eventually pushed the button at the end, though. You said so.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me what the events leading up to it was.
No, that wasn't the point, though. It was supposed to be about the conflict over killing all those people by pushing the button.
You said it's a doomsday button.
I said it was nuclear weapons.
Yeah. Sylvester Stallone didn't give a shit. He said, just press it. If he dies, he dies.
Okay, that's where I was going.
Chris, I thought the impression was perfect. I'd rather hear this
Thank you.
one. Tony, can we hear Nathan Lane press the doomsday button?
Nathan Lane, the gay one?
You know, the one and only Nathan Lane. Flamboyant. The flamboyant gentleman. pressing the doomsday button if he is president.
Pressing the doomsday button.
Oh my god! I don't know if I should press it. Oh my god! Oh my god! It was my boyfriend. I want him to press it because I'm gay.
That's
I want him to press it because he's my gay man. So he's gonna come and press
I don't
it.
know. I don't know what country is about, Nathan.
Well, that's the country we
President
live in,
Lane.
brother.
President Lane.
That's the country we live in.
President.
If a guy can't do it, he calls his boyfriend.
Well, I don't mean to put you in that position again, President Lane.
Not my position. Just
Mhm.
impersonating somebody else's.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, me too, man.
Oh,
Tony, you enjoying this premium live event?
I'm enjoying it. It's all right. Fucking this Bad Bunny's flying around everywhere. His fucking UPS uniform on.
He's got on this fucking dumbest looking gear.
How come
Fucking
when
wearing
I'm-
Taz's. He's wearing Taz's number on
Yo.
his shirt.
Bad Bunny.
Fucking Taz's UPS gear.
Yes, 13.
The number 13 on his chest.
on the front of his fucking shirt for some reason.
Fucking,
I would assume
fucking
it's
Taz UPS.
That should be
It's like with a fucking Mexican.
brown,
Look at the
like,
fucking Spanish. Like at the Amazon warehouse.
He looks like he fucking is a UPS fucking driver with the color
Works-
of his gear.
Who works part time at the Amazon warehouse.
Yeah.
That's probably WWE's audience, though. So they like him.
Ay, Chico.
You
I'm
know, he's
gonna
laying
beat
him
you.
out.
Amazon employees.
He's laying them out with the fucking trash can lids.
Sad.
Oh, one more impression. That's it.
Now you get the kendo stick that fucking Savio gave him.
Oh yeah. Savio Vega. Los Stadios. Los Selena y los Dinos.
The thing is, fucking Priest has got Puerto Rican stuff all over his gear too. So it's like
I know.
he's supposed to be the heel, but he's all Puerto Ricaned out too.
So stupid.
Well, he's a Puerto Rican guy.
No, that's what I'm saying. But like I mean, there's. You'd think if he's
So
playing
what?
the heel, he's not going to come
I
out
mean, I don't mean to be disrespectful.
illicit. A positive.
I don't
Yeah,
mean
you
to
do.
be disrespectful, but do any of you guys watch real fighting? Because I need to make sure my Brazilian fighter's gonna hit.
What are you talking
That's
about?
just where you
Probably
got money.
you guys. You watch
They're really
UFC?
fighting. They're just not really mad at each other.
Yeah, they're working with each other.
Well,
It's more of an art.
I watched wrestling when I was a kid too. But
UFC is about some Brazilian
what?
want to kill some fucking Caucasian with a roundhouse kick to the face.
I'm a full grown up who gets a little bit of insurance from my parents, so I'm alright.
Nice, man.
I like TV.
So where was Lauren tonight?
I believe
That
she
was the
does-
highlight of the
She's
show.
on location.
That was the highlight of the show, I think.
Might be the highlight of the
We-
show. Well, Sneaks
We've
came
been
on.
here the whole time, dude.
Yeah, I know.
We've been here the whole time. We're the highlights.
I know.
So why is Priest taking a powder?
My haircut is a highlight. I am you see how I got it shaved clean? Look at my hair.
Looks good, man.
This is like 2 weeks in a
Going
row
for-
that Subaru Steve is relatively. He looks more presentable this week.
That's
With the
good.
hair.
I'm going for the state trooper test next week.
Really?
Oh, good.
No, are you serious? No, of course not. That was the only joke I
I
had
can't
to-
wait to see you on Long Island audits.
Actually,
If you were
I
really going to
probably
be a
would
state police,
better-
I would love to see them get you.
No, as a state, I'd actually be a better state trooper than a lot.
How funny would that be if you were watching a video like that, where they, turn the tables on the cops and whatnot, and then the cop is a buddy of yours? How great would that be?
It'll be a lot of fun.
Or it's the one where the
That's funny
cop's
about
freaking
that
out. And you
photo.
know the cop.
He's a good seller.
Well, this
No, it's
episode
fine.
has just flown by. I can't believe it's already 10 minutes of 10. Said
Seriously.
very
It's
sarcastically.
all,
Are
it's
we gonna
always
do it
nice
like
to
we
see
did
you guys.
last week and start talking?
That's what usually happens. It's a staple of the show. We have long pauses in the middle. And then everybody
Now
wants to say
basically-
something at the end.
Now what?
I'm doing update
tell
on
me.
me. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I think I'm gonna be all right. Still have a drinking problem, but I'm doing better. My nose seems crooked. I didn't even get punched last night. But yeah, I'll be all right.
You could use a
How
nose
about
job.
yourself?
It's true. You could.
Yeah,
It's not needed right this second, but
I'll be all right.
you are over 30. And
I
single.
think a nose looks like this gives character to a person, but I could be wrong.
How many people we have watching?
4.
God damn.
Probably us 4. So nobody.
What was our highest tonight?
I don't know. Maybe 6 or 8.
That's it?
That's all right. This show gains viewership over the week. At the end, at last week when we went off the air, we had like 30 views.
Yeah.
Today we had 90 on the same video.
Plus, it's tough on a Saturday night to go live to watch it.
Yeah,
Hey, we're not doing it for ratings. We're doing it because we like to talk to each other. At least that's what I tell myself.
Exactly. No, but I'm saying in terms of views, to see the fluctuation, you can see it then.
We give people
I know
time to
some
watch it.
terrible.
Not everyone's around on Saturday night.
True. Like I
Oh.
just said.
People have lives.
35 years
Not-
ago,
not
there was a very
not all of
special
us.
Mr.
Not all of
Belvedere
us.
when Wellesley got touched by the camp counselor. It's a
Oh.
very special episode.
That was a very special Mr. Belvedere. Everyone knew all about that afterwards because they used to do those specials all the time, and it was always somebody got raped.
So at least someone get molested or some
Yeah.
dumb broad gets locked in the fucking refrigerator.
The best one, of course, was the Different Strokes episode where Arnold leaves Dudley with the fucking president of WKRP, where he takes naked pictures of Dudley in the bike shop.
Want you guys to fucking scream really loud into my asshole. Family Guy.
Yeah.
who was Dudley? Was that Emmanuel Lewis?
What? That was
what's his name? Gary.
Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman,
Yeah.
but
Didn't he
Dudley
end up
was
getting-
his buddy on the show.
All right.
Didn't they both end up getting raped by Michael Jackson anyway? So it's
I mean, yeah.
Damn.
I mean, shit happens.
Full
But
House
if
was
you're
a
a
very
child
important
star,
dad.
it comes with the territory.
Full House had a couple of them though. Full House had that one. Full House had when the kid got beaten by the when he got beaten by the father. When they were driving crazy and they got into the car accident. There's a lot of
I remember that episode. I remember that
A lot
episode.
of very special Full Houses. The one where
Cat, you
Uncle
have a
Jeffrey
cat?
got caught masturbating in the movie theater. Oh wait, no.
no, that was
Didn't happen.
Louise Playhouse.
That was in real life.
That's right. We had an eating disorder. There was a fucking ton of them with that fucking
DJ.
That whole show was fucking
It was Saturday. It was
special episode.
after school special every fucking Friday night or whatever.
Yeah.
Then when I was in health class, they played a bunch of those over the course of the school year too, which was funny. When I was a freshman, we watched one where the guy was on roids and beating his girlfriend. They were always fucking funny. The after school specials.
No, it's not actually funny. I'm sorry, but
That's funny.
Sounds like a hit show.
Funny.
It was a hit. It was a hit.
Now they're saying he blew his knee out unless he's playing possum. Now that this is his out. They're saying he fucking blew his knee out.
Oh, Priest?
Yeah. It was
So
fun.
they say.
Yeah. There had to have been some other ones too. We just can't think of them right now. Special episodes. They don't do a good old fashioned molesting episode anymore though on any of those sitcoms. I don't
He
think.
might have blew his knee out.
I think it's a work.
Whatever.
So here comes the chain. He hit some.
Chris, it seems like you have to go. Hey, thanks for having me.
Oh, we're running on the end of the 2-hour contractually obligated show.
It's nice to see you, Tony, Pat, Chris. Nice to see you guys. Have a good one.
Same suit.
Hey,
Thanks for
too, man.
joining. Come back next week.
Have a good night, man.
Sure. You too.
And in 2 minutes, the rest of us can go. Or at least, whatever. Everyone
You
can
said
go.
come back next time. He was like, sure.
Yeah, he was bored tonight. He doesn't understand. He has to do a.
You were like,
12-8
come back
game.
next time. He was like, sure. He was like, yeah, sure.
Forget about it.
I'll come back next time. Feel bad, man. Yeah.
That being said, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day here, even though it's a minute and a half early. But thanks to everyone for joining. Thanks for Lauren for popping in from on location. Subaru Steve, Tony, as always. I don't have to thank him anymore because he lives here. And yeah, I think that's. I forgot Sneaks for coming on. That was a big get for us, having him come on and talk about the Wednesday gimmick. Pat's cat says goodbye. And yeah, watch anybody else's show who does. I don't even know who does shows anymore because no one does. So watch them. Stock Talk.
Sky's falling down, but that's fine with me. Chaos all around me, but I finally see nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Drop top, yeah, maybe. But my pocket's been looking tight lately. I've been looking for somebody come to save me. It's not my fault that you've been making me go crazy. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I'm soaring with the clouds, I'm in my zone. I hear you talking loud, leave me alone. You had it all, you gave it back. You had my heart, girl, that's a fact. You got it wrong, you never asked. I'm getting stoned, what's wrong with that? Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said
What are those clips
my
right
way,
now?
I'm
Chris
just
Smith
gonna
doing?
get
Damn,
high.
Chris Smith doing.
Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high.
Fucking dumb
You
Canuck.
finally notice me. You make it so hard to breathe. Yeah, hard to breathe, but I smoke. Sky's falling down, but that's fine with me. Chaos all around me, but I finally see nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Drop top, yo, baby. But my pocket's been looking tight lately. I've been looking for somebody come to save me. It's not my fault that you've been making me go crazy. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high.
We're not offended by it. This guy's nipples. Can you touch his nipples? Yeah. Bro, touch his nipples.
Oh my God!
Don't be a bigger man.
Oh my God! They're
Touch his
serious!
nipples.
They're serious!
Who's their nips?
They're serious!
Hey, guy, another gotcha moment. Oh my God.